Hey you guys, I just wanted to make this video for you guys in the group. Thank you for trusting in me originally and doing a challenge group. um, some of you are active coaches, some of you are inactive coaches, some of you are solely discount coaches. Now, titles really don't mean anything to me, so hi, that's me, Danny. More or less, it's just important to me that you feel your best, you look your best, feel really good, and you have an increased self-esteem. I think that's something for me growing up that was a big challenge. Um, Sometimes on the outside we look one way and people think we have it all together, but the truth is that no. We typically don't, and it's unfair sometimes that we're not able to share all of our struggles. So part of today is just me wanting to get to know your why. If you are working the business, if you're toying with the idea of working the business, your why not. And for those of you who are just inactive and just kind of, juggling so many different things and in multiple jobs, I get it. I really do. I get it. Yeah. So besides the point, the little to no makeup and the roots in my hair and the hoodie, I'm also wearing sweatpants too. I don't really care. It saves me time sometimes, and I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days, but this is me in my room, that obviously I share with my husband, Kevin. Some of you know him, some of you don't. He's a sweetheart. He fully supports me in this business, and he did right when I first started as well. So I know that some of you um, don't have that support necessarily at home, and that's okay at the beginning. It definitely takes time. When I first found out that I was wanting to do the 21-day fix after talking to my coach, Brooke, I was all in starting this program. And then when she had mentioned Beachbody, I thought, I did P90X back in college, and I started with yoga, my favorite. And to tell you the truth, I never completed it. I never got past the yoga because it was so dang hard. For any of you who have tried it, seriously, hardest yoga I'd ever tried. Granted, that was years ago, and I was drinking and partying and school and dance and golf, everything. But I tried it. So when Brooke first mentioned that, I thought, oh God, I did a Beachbody program once, and I didn't finish it. Well, you know what? That's okay, because a lot of the people that you're talking to, or maybe even when I was first talking to you, you had misconceptions, or you had actual experiences with these programs, and maybe they weren't all positive. And that's okay too, because as we all know, timing is so important in life. It's just, that's what it boils down to, is some of the people that you talk to just aren't ready to join your challenge group. Heck, you might not even be ready to run your own challenge group, and that's okay too. Um, you have to kind of push yourself sometimes past the point of being ready. If you know in your mind and in your heart that you really want something, and maybe you're seeing other people's success, and maybe you're seeing other people's abs, and you're like, oh my God, what I would do to have that body, those abs, or their success, and those big fat paychecks, that would be so great for me, or maybe my family. I'm here to tell you that it is possible. Um, Obviously, I'm long-winded, so sorry about that. And I'm probably not going to edit this video for the sake of time as well. So back to the point, I wrote a couple notes so that I would stay on track, because I know myself. So anyways, hold on. I wanted to find out where some of you are in your life. Are you waking up in the morning excited about your family or your boyfriend or life in general, or are you waking up saying, oh my God, I just want to go back to bed. I want to hit snooze. I hate my job. I don't want to do this again. Or my boss hates me. Or this is so mundane, like I can't even handle it. Should I call in sick? Well, no, you don't call in sick. And I'm not telling you to wake up and call your boss and quit. I tried to do that a couple times in retail, actually. I just said, enough is enough. And then the boss at the time, she somehow talked me out of it. But, anyways, that's something to think about. And all of you coaches are here for a reason. You picked a program, you did the 3 weeks with me, or you're continuing to do the 3 weeks. And really, it's about your journey. It's about your journey as a person, maybe your past, maybe your present situation, or maybe your future. And I want you to think bigger. I want you to think big picture. What do you really want out of life? Like, I know what I want, and it's taken me a long time to realize that. And I have done some really stupid things, and I've tried some really stupid jobs, and sometimes I work jobs that I really don't want to because they pay the bills. But I am 31 now, and I'm married, and here I am juggling 3 jobs. We don't have kids yet. Hopefully we will, and I'll touch at that on that a little bit later too, because that is a big goal for Kevin and I, is to have a family. He wants like 4 kids, and I'm like, what about like 2, maybe 3? Like, but we need to get the first one done. Anyways, some of you have kids, so you know what I mean. But you probably think I'm crazy for wanting 3. Anyways, I don't care. Think about really what you want. And I don't know how to explain it in the simplest form other than this personal development that sometimes you may see me post on Facebook or talk about in our group and whatnot. Personal development is something I've kind of dabbled in throughout the years on just, it's all about where you're at in your life, analyzing that, thinking about where you want to go, what things have impacted you in a positive way, what things have impacted you in a negative way. Call it self-help, call it just diving into your personal intelligence and seeing where you're at and recognizing where you have opportunity for growth. But through reading some of this stuff, and now it's become part of my coaching too, it's pretty awesome. When I say they, I just mean Beachbody coaches who have worked the business a lot longer than me, some fancy, dancy people that are millionaires or whatever on YouTube, and those guys have posted videos about it too. But I highly suggest, no matter where you're at in life, I think it can benefit anyone. As a coach, it's recommended as one of our vital behaviors, allergies, is to spend 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day on personal development. And I know some of you are thinking, oh my God, I don't even know how I could manage to do it. But the truth is anything you really want, you prioritize. Anything you really don't want, you don't make time for. And here's the kicker, you find excuses. Lots and lots of excuses. So I have done this. I've been a culprit my whole life for procrastinating, for putting things off until the last minute, until things are overdue. I mean, I still have a stack of overdue bills that are in collections because I used to be really irresponsible. and Kevin and I are not making enough money right now for me to be paying those off. Not all of them. I know it'll take time. So, and that's that. But personal development, basically bring a book into the bathroom. And every time you go to the bathroom, maybe read a page or two. Really, in 10 minutes, you can read 10 pages. I'm a slow reader and I can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. One of the best books that I'm just about done with that I've ever read, it's called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. And I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's totally worth it at Barnes & Noble. I know some people who have ordered it off of Amazon, and all of those work. Hang on, I have to pause this and blow my nose.